For years, fans thought they knew every chapter of Daddy Dave's story. The wins, the rivalries, the crashes, and the comebacks were all laid out on screen. But now, Dave has confirmed a find that no one saw coming. Ayn Ali, and it's already sending shockwaves through the street outlaws world. This wasn't just another rumor or fan theory, it was real. And once he spoke up, everything changed. The timing, the meaning, and the implications have fans questioning what they thought was settled history. And the deeper you look into what was found, the harder it is to ignore what this could mean next. Daddy Dave isn't just another racer. He's one of the most respected names ever to hit the street outlaw scene. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's exactly why this confirmation landed so hard. When someone with his experience speaks up, fans listen. And this time, he wasn't talking trash or hyping a race. He was confirming something personal, something long buried, and something that directly ties into his past. For years, there were whispers online. Small details didn't add up. Old footage resurfaced. Fans noticed inconsistencies that were easy to ignore at first. But Dave stayed quiet. Until now. When he finally acknowledged the find, it instantly validated years of speculation. What made this moment even bigger was how calm and direct he was about it. No exaggeration, no hype, just confirmation. That's what made it feel real. This wasn't about clout or attention. It felt like closure. But at the same time, it opened new questions. If this had been sitting unnoticed for so long, what else might still be hidden? And more importantly, why did it take this long to come out? The discovery itself wasn't flashy at first glance. That's what makes it so unsettling. It wasn't a brand new build or some secret weapon revealed on camera. It was something tied to Dave's earlier days, something connected to decisions, setbacks, and moments fans thought were already explained. Once Dave confirmed it, the narrative shifted instantly. What once looked like bad luck now felt intentional. What seemed random suddenly had context. Fans started connecting dots that had never lined up before. Old losses were re-examined, certain rivalries felt deeper. Even past interviews started sounding different when replayed with this new information in mind. What really stunned people was how close this find was the entire time. It wasn't hidden halfway across the country. It wasn't locked away in some unreachable place. It had been there, waiting. That's why reactions exploded online. Some fans felt vindicated, others felt blindsided. A few even admitted they dismissed the rumors too quickly. And as more people dug into the details, one thing became clear. This wasn't just about the past. It had serious implications for what comes next. One of the biggest questions fans immediately asked was simple. Why now? Dave had every opportunity to address this year's ego, but he didn't, and that silence wasn't accidental. Insiders believe the timing had everything to do with respect for the sport, for the people involved, and for his own journey. Street racing isn't just competition, it's reputation. Saying the wrong thing at the wrong time can burn bridges permanently. Dave knew that. There's also the mental side that rarely gets talked about. After his brutal crash, Dave's entire outlook changed. Recovery wasn't just physical. It forced him to slow down, reflect, and reevaluate moments he had pushed aside for years. That's when things started resurfacing. By the time he confirmed the find, it felt deliberate, calculated, like someone who had finally reached peace with the truth. And that made fans respect it even more. Still, some believe there's more he hasn't said yet. Because when someone breaks years of silence with just a few words, it usually means the full story is still unfolding. And if that's true, this was only the beginning. The moment Dave confirmed it, the fan base split. Some praised him for finally being honest. Others questioned why it took so long. And a smaller group went even further, accusing the show of keeping things quiet for years. Comment sections blew up overnight. Clips were reposted, screenshots circulated. Everyone had a theory. Some fans believed this find proved certain races weren't as straightforward as they looked. Others felt it explained tensions that never made it to air. What really fueled the controversy was how quiet certain people stayed afterward. No quick responses, no clarifications. That silence only made speculation louder. Fans noticed who didn't comment just as much as who did. At the same time, longtime supporters defended Dave fiercely. They pointed out his consistency, his integrity, and the fact that he never needed to explain himself to anyone. But controversy thrives on unanswered questions, and right now, there are plenty. especially when fans start wondering how much of what they've seen was edited, reshaped, or softened for TV. And that curiosity isn't dying down anytime soon. This discovery doesn't just affect Daddy Dave, it sends ripples through Street Outlaws as a whole. The show has always thrived on authenticity, real rivalries, real risks, real consequences. And when something like this surfaces, it challenges how fans interpret everything else. Some believe future seasons may quietly adjust storylines. Others think rival dynamics could shift behind the scenes. Even if nothing is said outright, trust has been shaken just enough to make viewers watch more closely. That's not necessarily bad. In fact, controversy often fuels engagement. Fans are now rewatching older episodes with a different lens. Every reaction feels loaded. Every argument feels deeper. Producers won't publicly address it, they never do. But the timing of Dave's confirmation has many wondering if more. Revelations are coming from other racers. Once one door opens, others tend to follow. And if that happens, Street Outlaws could enter a new era. One where the past is no longer off limits. But whether that's a good thing or a dangerous one remains to be seen. Right now, Daddy Dave has said enough to confirm the find, but not enough to fully close the door. And that's exactly why fans can't stop talking about it. Some believe he's protecting people. Others think he's waiting for the right moment to say more. Either way, this revelation has permanently changed how his story is viewed. It added depth, it added weight. And it reminded everyone that even legends have chapters we never see. The biggest question isn't what was found anymore. It's what else hasn't been acknowledged yet. Because when someone finally breaks years of silence, it's rarely for just one reason. As fans wait, one thing is certain. Daddy Dave didn't confirm this by accident. And whatever comes next could be even more revealing than the find itself. Because sometimes, the truth doesn't end the story. It rewrites it.